Hey, this is MD Trucker 68. Thanks for watching my video. If this is your first time seeing me, please don't let it be your last. And one thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Zambi Trucker 68 here. Today, today is 70 days, 10 weeks of juice since I started drinking juice. Now, I have ate some solid foods. I do eat solid food here and there, but still, for the most part, just drinking juice. Still drinking my juice for the most part. So I make this video, but I'm probably gonna title it, healing diabetes or something like that. But I just have to put that in there. But today's topic is diabetes. I'm getting a lot of feedback on the healing of diabetes. Now, can anybody do it? Yes. Does it matter how long you had it? No. Now, I talked about this the other day. Now, the allopathic way, which is our current doctors and our current medical system, is the allopathic way. Now, that way, no, there's no cure for diabetes. You're stuck if you follow that way. Now, it's gonna probably sound weird because I'm not no MD, no, I'm not no nutritionist, none of that stuff. But that traditional way, I just stated, the allopathic way, they don't cure anything. They just treat. So just keep that in mind. So you may not want to just take it from me, but yeah, I'm not no doctor, anything like that. But I have healed myself with diabetes, and it wasn't following that system. Because if you follow the allopathic way, what do they heal? Nothing. Why? There's no money. There's no money in healing anything, people. None. There's no money for anybody. I know there's a lot of you that's going to see this. For all the people that will see this, you probably taking either insulin, you're taking what's that thing called? Forgot the other one. You have metformin, and then you have another one, which I can't think of the name of it right now. Something that Rash was taking. So, with that being said, there's no money in the cure. There's only money in the treatment. So just remember that. So FDA is not going to approve anything that's going to treat. They're only going to approve stuff that's going to, that's going to cure, only treat. Because there's no money in the cure. There's only money in treatment. So that's the allopathic way. Just keep that in mind. I chose the naturopathic way, or like I told you guys before, it's actually called the Afro Bio Mineral Balance. That's the way I chose. Now, in that way, what it does, it takes, because your body was designed to heal itself. That's where our body was designed. But if you put chemicals and you put drugs in there, your body it doesn't. There's no chemical affinity in that stuff. So your body's not. What that's gonna do is gonna help something, but cause about 1,500 different side effects. Example. We all seen a commercial where they have some type of pharmaceutical drug. Oh, you take this or take that. It helps this out. But at the end of that commercial, what did you see? A whole rap sheet of things. Oh, if it does this, it may cause death. If you have this, it may do that. If you have this, and it's a whole rap sheet of stuff that drug do at the end of all those commercials. So but for the most part, the doctor never tells you. They don't tell you, well, if you take insulin, it's going to cause neuropathy, it's going to cause joint pain, it's going to cause maybe for you to get your leg cut off. They don't tell you all that stuff. The side effects is not in their interest to tell you. So just, keep stuff like that in mind. I don't want to make this video too long, but it's gonna be a little lengthy, people, because it's, this is a serious matter. So, but you just want to keep that in mind. So those are the two different paths. Like, so you got the allopathic way, which is the traditional way, like I said earlier, and that's the way we all go to a doctor. That's the medicine. All their stuff is based on philosophy, this study, and I don't care. If you look at the Diabetes Association, all their stuff is just based on this study, that study. They don't, they don't have on there, some of the foods they have on there is like class 1 carcinogen, which is in the same arena of smoking cigarettes. For example, your bacon, your sausage, your processed ham, your processed turkey, they recommend eating that stuff. This is on a diabetes site, y'all. So, I mean, all that stuff is linked, to diabetes, by the way. It's not, what we're being told, oh, it's just your sugar, or no, it's not that. So, one of the main things I did was I just wanted to see, okay, how can I heal this, not treat? Because when I asked my doctor, he just said, well, basically, well, there's no cure for it. You got to just take this metformin until you die. My wife has been diabetic since she was 15, taking all that stuff for her whole life. So, I'm actually working on her now. That's going to be, so like I said, 15. So now she's, what, 37, 38 years old now. So, had her for a long time. So, I'm working on her. Like, so you guys heard me talking about my boy Rash. Rash was, probably the worst of the worst. If you have a blood sugar of 818, you should not be walking. You actually should be dead. So he should be dead right now. So, and right now, he's just about cured, by the way. He's not, but once he's 100% cured and the doctor confirms it, I'm going to do another interview with him also. He will be on here, be somebody else under my belt that I helped out. And that's all I'm trying to do. Hey, one person at a time. Anybody that wants to listen, I got the information. But getting back to what I was saying, so now I chose not to follow the allopathic way, which is just taking drugs for the rest of your life. No cure. I mean, what do they have a cure for? They don't have no cure for cancer. They don't have no cure for diabetes. They don't have a cure for a common cold. They don't have a cure for no herpes. What are they curing? Nothing. Just treating everything. So, but let me get back to the topic of hand. So I decided, I looked into it, and I decided, okay, fasting, y'all, I mean, it's, everybody said, I love food. Hey, I love food too. That's one thing I get. The people, oh, how can I do this? At first, well, fasting is one. You fast, you can get rid of them, you can get rid of anything. And what I mean by fast, I mean, get a juicer and start drinking juice. That's one. That's probably number one. Is that can damn near cure, virtually almost, I'm gonna say close to everything, because your colon, your intestine, 90% of all diseases starts there. By you juicing, you're gonna clear all that out. 90%, people, of all diseases starts right there in the colon, right there. It's a cesspool of diseases and just filth right in it. So, juicing is something I highly recommend. Juicing. What to juice? I'll put a list up here. I'll put a little list. You don't have to do exactly the way I did it, but there's a list. I will provide a list of, you could just choose from this list of things you can get. There's a lot of things on there. There's stuff, and there's no hybrid foods and stuff on there. And that's another thing. Hybrid foods, cross-pollination, that's another little, but this list I provide, you could just, choose from there. There's a lot of stuff on there. Juice those items. I mean, if you juice for 30 days, you'll probably defeat, if you have diabetes, it'll be gone. I can tell you that right now. You juice for 30 days, and I'm gonna give you guys some other things I've done. I juice. That was one. Yes, that was one. Juicing. And hold on. So now, with that being said, I don't want to be religious and all that. Everybody. I mean, I myself am Christian, but I'm not putting that on nobody. But I'm just gonna say a little statement. Or it was just state of fact. Now, whether you believe in the Holy Bible or not, but in the Holy Bible or whatever, just about all the books out there, religious books out there, and all those books. And I'm just gonna say the Holy Bible right now. It states in there 3 times: Genesis, Ezekiel, and Revelation. It states in there that the herbs are for the healing of the nation. the herbs. Now, if we go back to Hippocrates, which is the father of medicine, what, 200-300 years before Christ was born, he was healing everything known to mankind. Every disease back in those days he was healing. And what did he do? He went to Africa, did some research, and found out herbs from there. He took herbs, went back to, he was Greek, and he started healing everything. The father of medicine, he said, food should be your medicine. Medicine is food. That's what he said. Food should be your medicine. Now, the Diabetes Association, all them, they don't believe in that. You ask me, that ain't nothing they're gonna go with. But food should be your medicine, for one. Now remember, the herbs are for the healing of the nature. Your body can, I'm trying to say, your body has affinity with herbs. There's a chemical affinity when you use herbs. The herbs is electrical. Our bodies is electrical. So, with that being said, I'm just going to use some herbs that I've taken. And I'll put the website in one. And once again, they're not paying me for this. I'm just telling you how I heal myself. Besides, I started juicing with you guys. If anybody's following me, but if not, I'll have the juice video up here in the box at the end of the video. The juice that I specifically use. But I did take herbs also to remove, to get my pancreas back at 100%. And and basically it's called it's an intercellular cleanse, where it cleans the inner outer cell of each cell in your body, every last cell. That's where, that's one thing that starts. And I'm gonna show you guys right here. So, and you can, and I'll put a link on there so you can see it. So this is one of them, right here, right there, right here. And these three, I took these. These are all herbs. Now, those run you, they're about $150 for those three things, about a month's supply. Now that thing, those right there, heals, not treat. It will heal. You have, diabetes, you have cancer right there. But, the package, if you say you have cancer or something like that, the package I think is $5.75, and that heals other things. But those three things right there put you on the right path. And also, there's one other thing I suggest. Let me just show it to you. And I'm gonna put the website. Like I said, I'm not being paid. I'm just here, just trying to help somebody. If I can help somebody in this right here. It's called Immune Defense. It's a liquid. It's basically it's high concentrated iron is what that is. Because that's one thing we lack. We lack iron. That's why most of us getting sick. So anyway, I'm 13 minutes in. I could keep going and going, but I just want to, so I'm gonna have pictures up. I'm gonna have that website up if anybody interested. Like I said, that one package is $150. That other one I show you, which is Immune Defense, that's $40. So those four things together, with changing your diet, diabetes will be gone. Give you 30 days, or you can get rid of it. Just for anybody, like I said, my A1C was was 11.8. It was worse than my wife. That she's taking insulin. I think hers was 10 point something. So that I was bad. So let you know, I was very, very, very bad. So, but anyway, I'm 14 minutes in. I have some more. I have a lot more stuff to talk about, but that's just for right now. That's what it is. I don't want to, just. So I'll put the link. I have pictures up of things, and you guys can, check it out. Check out the list. So just for anybody that's interested. I know you're taught that there's no cure. I have friends right now that they know I've been cured, but they say, oh, well, you're not cured, you're not cured. They don't believe it. But, it's okay. We are our doctors, the allopathic way. There is no cure for stuff. They're just going about it the wrong way. But those herbs right there I just showed you, and I'll put the website up once again for anybody that's interested. And I'll show I'll show those particular ones too, what it looks like on the site, what to order. So but anyway, that's it. You know, you can check other things out on that site. And I'm about to be 15 minutes in, so MB Trucker 68. You know, thanks for tuning in. So that's just a little quick story and how I really healed my diabetes, 100%. Okay, you guys take care. And remember, don't do drugs. All right, guys, here are the herbs right here. This is right here, the liquid. This is like high in iron. And this is, I highly recommend you take this on a daily basis. And then next we have is the, this is the package I was talking about. It's $5.75, and this one right here is for anything you have, you know, whether it's cancer, any disease, this will heal that right there. And then this is the next one, is a little starter package. This is the one with the liquid one, and you actually get 3 items for that $150. The one I showed in my videos, I have the pill form, but that's the liquid one out. That liquid is nasty, just to let you know. But I like the pill, but that's the liquid version. I'm going to show you the pill version next. And you actually get 3 things also. And here's the other one. Same thing, it just this one's the pill version. Same exact thing. See, it's just you get the pill instead of liquid. So, you know, this is a good starter, you know, something to, you know, really, like I said, you know, kick it out of there. And next, I'm going to show you my little suggestive list. You know, if you want to juice, you can just juice anything on this list. It don't have to be the way I did it, but you could juice anything on this list right here. These are all good vegetables. That's not a hybrid, meaning it wasn't altered by man and know-how. And and you know, if you want just a suggestion, here's the other little list of like other stuff you can get, like seasoning and stuff. You know, this is stuff I go by. All this stuff, you know, just since, you know, helped me out, just to let you know. So, okay, well, thanks for watching. That's it. You guys take care. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Like I said earlier, if this is your first time seeing me, don't let it be your last. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.